Hello, this is Game Vulture. I'm Ethan.
I'm Hayden.
And Patrick, we have behind the camera. We're here at PAX 2025, Australia's leading and largest gaming exhibition in the heart of Melbourne.
Today there's lots of stuff to check out, such as a playable demo for Pokémon Legends ZA and Kirby Air Riders. There's also several exhibitors, such as Nintendo, EA, and Ubisoft. Ethan, what are you most excited to check out today?
I'm just happy to be here, mate. All of the above.
Good answer. Oh, it's good to be back. What do you think?
It's overwhelming.
Is this your first con?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it would be. Overwhelming, I mean, not.
Above my head, then right beneath my bed, the disco ball is just hanging by a thread. And I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly.
So I'm Jazz. I am the producer, the programmer and the sound designer for our game Bilby Blue. And basically it's our kind of final year project for our third year, and we made this game in about 12 weeks. For RMIT, yeah. Yeah, so it's a cozy walking sim. Basically you get to play as a little Bilby at school camp, a little primary school camp, and along the way you get to walk through the Aussie bush and meet a little new friend, and it's also just a really short experience but a touching experience. It's a very based on storybook telling, so there's a lot of narrative devices in there as well, and it's talking about just self-discovery and just belonging in a world that might not be built for you, basically. Yeah. So we only have 2 programmers on our team and 3 artists basically, so our game is very art focused, but we wanted our game to feel as smooth as possible in terms of the controls, which was really hard to program. So a lot of YouTube tutorials, a lot of asking other friends and students to help us, that really helped us. And there's also just a lot of research that goes into making something that feels authentically Australian without it being a little bit too stereotypical, you know what I mean? So I've met so many new people, so many different people I've never talked to before, and it's just a great way to network and meet new people, but also just be proud of something that you've made. It's just such a great feeling, and we're so grateful to be here at PAX really for RMIT. You know, it's been such a great time at PAX. This is my first time exhibiting at PAX, so it's a really, really fun experience. So if you ever get the chance to do it, anyone, it's great. So yeah.
This is not a good keyboard for this. Oh well. I just fucking lost on my first rave.
You can take a moment
There you
on
go.
that one.
Okay. Nah.
It's hard on the setup.
Yeah. Oh well. Thanks.
Hey, have you got any good footage out of that? I'm sure Dave on Twitter would love to see it.
Dave Newblood himself. Wow.
It's gonna get crazy in a couple hours.
Legitimately walked around. I think we got one of the best booths here, if not the best booth.
Absolutely.
My name's James. I am one of the designers who worked on the game. I also did a lot of the programming.
Yeah, I'm Leah, also designer / programmer. We're a fully designer team, so there was a lot of everyone wearing multiple hats.
Well, it's always been a passion of mine. Ever since I was about 12 years old, I've been making games in my free time. And then I discovered AIE as my university, and they gave me a great course in game design and went further with that, yeah.
Tell us about your game, Fear the Pigator. What's that all about?
Fear the Pigator is a game we made for the AIE Game Jam a couple months ago. It is a multiplayer PvP horror game. So 2 players fight off against each other, one playing as the Pigator, being the monster, one playing as the human. The objective for the human is to run through the maze, find the chest, and extract with it. As they run around, they have a little rope that leads behind them. That rope can be used to find their way back to the beginning of the maze and hopefully, extract. However, the Pigator can also see that and chase after them as well, which creates a bit of, fun cat and mouse drama. And if they do come up too close, the human has the chance to stun the enemy, giving them time to get around. But the main objective for the Pigator is to hunt down and eliminate the human.
We're big classic mythology fans as well as horror, so we decided that it'd be really fun to try and find a way to blend the two, and obviously the myth of the Minotaur, it's a classic.
So how do you both find the game jam experience? Was that new to you, or had you done it before?
We've done a couple game jams before as a team, but every time it's stressful and it's a lot of late hours and long working times, but it's good fun to push yourself to make something in a quick time.
Yeah, I agree. I think it really draws out the best of us as well. It forces you to distill the idea to its purest form and then really just drill down on that.
We're hopefully to continue work on this game. Originally we thought we were going to leave it in the water, but after all the amazing feedback we got from PAX today and yesterday and the day before, we're hoping to take this further. So here at Box Wizard, we're hoping to create this game to be pretty interesting and get it out to as many people as possible.
So, as a first-time Pokemon experience, what did you think of Legends ZA?
Well, yeah, just from capturing that one Pokemon alone, I'm sure for age-old Pokemon players, it still has that satisfying dopamine thrill that they feed off of. But yeah, I mean, there was certainly enjoyment to be had. Lots of glitz and glamour that I had to absorb. But yeah, it was worth the wait.
Yeah. So in Legends Arceus, it is a turn-based game still, except you can switch between different move styles to sort of mess with the turn order. But in Pokemon Legends ZA, it leans towards a more Xenoblade combat kind of deal, where your Pokemon and yourself are out and active on the field, and you have to make active calls as to your attacks as they recharge in the bottom right corner.
And there's a lot of room with that format for innovation in the future, I feel.
Now, if they decide to stick with this for future Legends games, or even if they will never put it in the main series, but if they stick with this in the future, I will be very, very happy.
It's a new foundation.
Yeah. Brand new foundation to work off of, and I think that it's showing a very bright direction forward for the series. The 2-part demo split into the thrill of the battle zone and getting to figure out the mechanics before going straight into a mega raid.
Well, that was definitely helpful for me because what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, no, and the mega raid itself being this big spectacle for new players, and it's introducing a new mechanic to the series.
Yeah, exactly.
It's honestly, I'm very, very excited to play it, honestly.
And I might have to check it out, who knows? Maybe I'll be ensnared into the Pokemon universe.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
I'm sure it'll be a great first experience. Well, in the future they have to obviously get a team that knows how to work with graphic optimization, because we played a very small segment of the game. We didn't see any bugs, but I'm just going to assume that it's there because it's the Pokemon Company. So, with that, I think that, it's Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, Nintendo. They have literally the biggest franchise in the world. I think they can afford to put some more money into really polishing and buffering out all the bugs and issues with graphics and frame rates and how the game runs, and we'll seriously have a good Pokemon game on our hands.
I believe in them.
So, Ethan, overall, what did you think of PAX this year?
I thought it was great, just the overall vibes, the amount of people that put so much effort into costumes and networking, and interviewing some of the indie game developers, really getting their 2 cents, their thoughts on the industry, their experiences, and advice for up-and-coming, developers as well, which is really insightful.
Yeah,
what about yourself?
That was awesome to see. I'm very glad that we had the opportunity to come here. Honestly, my favorite part had to be checking out all of the demos for games that are coming out. later, in the near future
Just
or
absorbing
beyond.
all the sights and sounds.
Seeing all of the cosplay around us, being like in this environment, I love it. It's like, this is part of, my culture, nerd culture.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, it's a great experience.
The collective power of all the nerds here. It's
Would you say
shatter windows.
would you say you had a favorite sort of thing that you got to experience?
Honestly, I think it was just talking to the indie devs, some of those RMIT students as well, completing their capstone subject, just really sort of grounded.
Yeah, no, they're really down to earth people. But that's it for PAX, that's it from Game Vulture. Come down next year to check out all of the new exhibitors, all of the new cosplayers, all of the new experiences that the Melbourne Exhibition Centre has to offer. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.
See you around.